And next up, we're talking about the free fall in Energy Transfer and Williams companies. We are, 14 days into the new year, and Williams Partners and Williams companies are getting hammered. Down 40%, and it's even dragging down other parts of Energy Transfer, the Energy Transfer empire as well. Tyler, cause for concern?
Well, I mean, when you
bartender needs to cut them off.
You've had enough.
So a lot of this has to go around the combination, merger, acquisition, whatever the heck you want to call it, of Williams companies and Energy Transfer. Last year, we had that kind of drama around it where Williams said, hey, somebody made us an offer to buy, but we turned them down because we think the stock was worth more. And then, then Energy Transfer came, said to everybody, we're the ones that are buying. We think we can make this happen. We're going to tell everybody.
I remember
it's
this.
Worth it.
It sounded very high school at the time.
It
sounds
did.
very high school now.
We were talking about hostile takeovers and everything. And now we've had a couple balls start to roll in the MLP space where Kinder Morgan cut its dividend, and a lot of people were getting concerned. Oh, what if they lose their credit rating? And so they had to make that big move to cut their dividend to keep their credit rating intact. Williams Company just recently had its credit rating downgraded by Moody's from one notch above, the line
Junk,
for
so
one line above investment down to just that one notch between below into junk territory.
Okay.
Which is, for a large MLP, not very good.
No. Not
very good at all. And so when you have a non-investment credit rating after having one, and you combine that with Williams Companies, Williams Partners, who has this massive backlog of projects that they want to build out. We're talking $30 billion worth of projects.
That they need to finance.
And they need to find some money for it. And you combine that with the fact that Williams Companies is trying to merge with Energy Transfer, there's a lot of questions as to could Williams Companies' kind of shakier debt situation roll into Energy Transfer equity and compromise its debt ratings.
Do you remember any breakup fees or anything?
I do not remember if there's any breakup fees related to this one.
I wonder if everybody's going to be like, okay, maybe we need to wait a little bit or something.
Whatever happens here, because if you look at how much the market is just abusing this, I mean, you've got both Williams are down more than 40%. Energy Transfer Equity's down 39%. Energy Transfer Partners is down 23%. Sunoco Logistics Partners down 26%. I mean, this is just in 2016 alone. I mean, these are big moves.
It's 2 weeks into the year,
and
this is
they're really, the market seems to be pricing in management is going to do something here. Either they're going to, most likely, somewhere along the way, Williams is going to have a dividend cut or something along those lines.
What's their yield right now? You were saying earlier
I don't have it.
They're asking for the cut.
Sorry, I don't have it in front of me now, but
didn't you say
it's in the high double digits.
Yeah, okay. I thought you said
mid to high teens for Williams right now. And basically that shuts off the equity market. They can't raise capital to build there. And with a junk rating, it's going to be more expensive to build. It's just it's begging for management to make a move and say something that they're going to do something to shore up the balance sheet and or cut its growth rate, something. But just kind of sitting here and not doing anything.
There's plenty of precedent to cut that dividend. I mean, stop me.
Kinder Morgan just did it a month ago.
It was,
plenty
of precedent.
TK Tankers did it a little while ago. Master Limited Partnerships that have, for years, I would say irresponsibly paid out too much money to shareholders in relation to what they've been bringing in. We talked about it with Kinder Morgan. As investors, we pushed for them to give us more cash, and they, kind of put themselves to the brink with paying out all that they could.
I try to get out, and they keep pulling me back in.
And now we're in this situation.
There. Yeah.
So, I'm not surprised.
Taylor, are you interested in any of these names right now? Doing a little nibbling at all?
No.
Cool.
Maybe
conservatism wins the day.
Maybe add to a couple in the next few months, but right now, my only thought was just to buy an oil-linked ETF and just let it
call
ride.
it a day.
Yeah, not a producer ETF, just a commodity ETF.
Right.
And just wait till $60 to $80 in oil comes back in 3 to 5 years.